Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Live Life in Tarot. This is going to be your July 2020 money and finances financial forecast. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it. So, on to your reading, Pisces. Now, Pisces, you want to manifest. You're focusing on manifesting money. You may be concerned about having all the tools and abilities to, have what you need and want around money. Um, this is you perhaps seeing how you can adapt or be crafty, use wisdom, how to dominate, have expertise around your money and finances, because you want to spread your wings and fly. Okay, you want to spread your wings. And so this is a two. So there's some sort of duality here where you are pitted towards debating on how you're going to deal with things about your money and finances here. So there's decisions that are needing to be made, or you're debating something, or you're having perhaps some sort of conflict within yourself, or some sort of conflict is existing externally for you. There could be a focus on a specific relationship, or you may be weighing up between two options, or you may be trying to see how to discover what it is that you need to reorientate your money situation. There could be issues around indecision. There may be, a matter regarding what you are offering, um, or what you're wanting offered to you, or what is being offered to you in terms of money. You may be looking at the scope of something, but there's a focus on wanting to have balance here because you want to spread your wings. And so, with the magician energy here, this is you making money or looking at how to make money, finding ways to make money, or how you can make money appear, and being able to master the elements around your ability to manipulate and dominate and create what you want and adapt and be crafty at doing it. The question is, I don't know, are you using wisdom or deceit, or both, or whatever elements you think it takes so that you can spread your wings here, because you do have base chakra and you do have sadness and isolation. So with the base chakra here, this is the root chakra. So you're focusing on what you have. You're focusing on your survival, your stability, your security here. And with the sadness and isolation, um, you're not feeling your money situation right now. Now, there with the three, it could be due to external factors that are affecting your money situation, or your money could be part of some sort of three-party situation where others could be involved around your money, or both could be happening. But with that three energy here, um, you may be focusing on the productivity around your money, and the initial actions that you're taking or may need to take. The three here, this is, you focusing on your ability to express yourself as far as your money and finances are concerned. You may be looking at the variables of what action that could be taken here. With that three energy, there's a focus on your creativity and possibilities, and the threshold that it could be around your money or how to nurture it. But with sadness and isolation here, you're not happy with the way your money and finances, or the level of stability here, or you're focusing on trying to turn away from um, any sadness that you, or isolation that you feel around your money situation, because you're focused on trying to see whatever you can do to manifest and have the security and stability that you want to see or experience and have around your money and finances situation here. Now, with that sadness and isolation, you may feel like you are doing this by yourself, that you're on your own, okay? As it has to do with what needs to happen, or how things, or whatever's going to happen around your money, right? This might be all falling on you, and that may make you feel sad and isolated, that you're the one that's doing the manifesting and doing what needs to happen around the security and stability that you want to have around your money and finances here. But you also have here inner child, and with inner child, you have admired. So your inner child wants to be admired. Your inner child wants to be recognized here. So you may be wanting to have fun or um, be appreciated, or you want to do something for yourself where it takes some money to do it. Um, Also, with admired here, you want to be appreciated by someone, or your inner child is yearning for that appreciation, perhaps from a particular union or connection, because you do have union here. Okay. Now, it is possible here that a child or children could be involved in terms of your money and finances here, but there's something you want to be able to purge, right? You want to be able to purge. I feel like you want to have a little playtime, right? You want to be more free spirited here. But there's something I feel like you want to be able to do for yourself. So you also have one step at a time, and you have rebel or rebel. So I feel like whatever's going on around your money and finances is taking some time, there's a lot of steps that's needed to be taken, or there are steps that you're taking, and it's one step at a time. Perhaps things aren't moving the way you would like. Underneath that, there is also find your North Star. So remember I said with the inner child, there's something that you want to do that sits right with your soul. Um, that makes you happy, and you might not be doing that, or you may be in between whether or not to do that with rebel or rebel. So with rebel, this is like, you're not, you rising up for the cause. You doing what needs to be done to manifest, to focus on that stability, to press on and press through any sadness or isolation or disappointment around money. And then you got, rebel, that perhaps you're wondering or thinking about being resistant to that regard. Maybe you're tired of that shit, and now you just want to do something for you. You want to cater to your inner child, and your inner, or at least your inner child wants to be admired. Your inner child wants some sort of attention, where your inner child wants you to spend a little money on it. Okay. And so you're caught between, whether to continue to be a rebel for the cause, or if you're going to rebel, right? So it takes one step at a time. Whatever it is that needs to happen here around your money, or your ability to manifest it here. But with each step that you take, because with this one step at a time, it's kind of, there's some steps, and it's kind of dark and murky here, right? So things may not quite be the way you would like it, or you might be dealing with some very difficult times here, and you may have more on your shoulders than you're used to, or you've been carrying or taking the steps, and you just at that point where you're like, okay, I need to do something for me. I need something to happen for me right now, instead of focusing on this one step at a time shit, because it's taking too fucking long to get there. So do I continue to be a rebel, or do I rebel in this shit? What do I want to manifest? Because again, you want to manifest and spread your wings here. Okay. So the overall energy surrounding you and your money situation for July is the sun. So there can be a Leo that you're dealing with the focus on here, but the sun is talking about you want to have, positive outcomes. You want your money situation to improve. You want to be happy. You want to have some fun. You know, um, Look at that. There's a child there. There could be a focus on a child. You want to break free, right? You may be focused on how to have have clarity, or something coming to light, or you want to see when it's going to come to light, these steps you're taking to have security and stability, and move away from any sadness or disappointment or setbacks, or that sense of feeling isolated where you want to get out and go do something, right? And you want to manifest that, and it takes a little money, so you got to make a choice. Are you going to keep following that one step at a time plan towards your stability, or is the stability needing to move towards your inner child and you admiring that a little bit and putting some money towards that? Is there a way that you can balance this so that you can spread your wings? Or is it going to take a few more steps before you can do that? But there's a need for you to follow your North Star here, meaning, what is your truth here? What is your truth? What does your soul need right now? And perhaps that may need to be more the focus, is what your soul needs opposed to what is needed. I hope that makes sense regarding your money and finances. Moving forward. So your attitude towards your money and finances is the Ace of Swords. So your attitude is you want to have clarity. You may be wanting to communicate or receive communication. You may be trying to figure out what you can cut out, but you want to get to the truth here, right? You want to get to the truth here about your money and finances situation, or you want to be clear minded about your money and finances, or you want some sort of breakthrough. You either want a breakthrough, or you're focusing on making sure you have a fucking breakthrough here, because you are all about that manifestation here with this manifest energy here. How do you get a breakthrough? How do you break free? How do you get positive outcomes? What can you think of to do to make yourself happy so that you can spread your wings concerning your money and finances situation and move forward with your plans, or something that you want to do to cater to your inner child about that you've been taking one step at a time on because you've been being a rebel, and now you somewhere where you feel like you want to rebel in this shit. So your concern about money is the Seven of Pentacles. So there may be something that you're waiting for, or you're concerned about your savings, um, your ability to save, or with how much is saved so far, or the lack of saving. You may be concerned about the energy and effort that needs to go into your money and finances situation, or the lack of energy and effort. You may be concerned about what you are seeing that's happening with your money and finances, if you're going to see a return on investment, if all your hard work is going to pay off. Okay, you might be waiting for some money here. Okay, you might be looking at the concern of when you're going to see what you want to see about your money and finances here, right? Or they may be concerned about whether or not it's okay to have a little bit of a time out and play a little bit with the Seven of Pentacles energy. Seven of Pentacles talks about putting in the energy and effort, looking for a successful return on your investment and the work that you're putting into it. This is talking about you saving. This is talking about, you waiting, being patient as you analyze your money situation and continue to tend to it. You may be concerned about whether or not you can tend to your money situation and see the results that you want. You want results. You're concerned about the results around your money and finances here. And so in the beginning of July, Pisces, you do have the Hermit. With the Hermit, you could be dealing with, or a Virgo could be involved. The Hermit is saying that you are analyzing your money. You are evaluating it, examining it, re-examining that shit with the Hermit here. This Hermit energy is also talking about you may be searching or waiting for some money to come in. You may be looking for solutions and answers around your money and finances situation with this Hermit energy here. The Hermit is also saying that you may be living a more minimalist lifestyle, okay, where you are perhaps liquidating some things. Now, for some of you, money may not be a high priority, with what needs to happen with it, and your need to prioritize with what needs to happen with it. Okay, but you could be conducting research here, but this is you analyzing and examining your money and looking for solutions, looking for answers, doing the research, right? um this Hermit energy is you contemplating and deliberating over your money and finances and your money and finances goals. You could be feeling a little paranoid about your money, okay? Or you could be feeling like you are on your own. You feel lonely, okay? Where you may feel like you're doing it all yourself, or it all falls on you with the Hermit energy here. And this is the beginning, but I feel like there's a need for you to definitely keep an eye on your money, continue to analyze it, um, and focus on prioritizing here. So, mid July, you do have the Page of Swords. So, with the Page of Swords here, you're looking at your money. Now, there may be some news that's coming in, some sort of communication or correspondence regarding money, but the Page of Swords is talking about this is you focusing on being smart about your money and finances. Um, this is you perhaps looking for a new opportunity, or this is you looking for more knowledge and information um, concerning your money. The page is a young energy, so this may be you focusing on what you can discover, or what your vision is around money, or investigating something or things with money, or what the different variables that can happen here with money. This may be you trying to see what you can realize about money, or with this Page of Swords, this can also talk about you may be coming up with some sort of new consideration here, or a new plan. Okay, but also I feel like this is you focused on protecting your money and finances. Now, at the end, or towards the end of July, you do have Justice. So with Justice here, you could be dealing with, or a Libra is involved. But with Justice here, this is saying that you need to balance your money and finances. If you take a look, that child was on a swing, and then now that child is falling off their swing and about to bust their ass. So, money could be an issue towards the end. Okay, if you're not making balanced decisions, if you're not being careful, or using a budget, okay, um, you want to make sure you're doing the right things with money. Now, in concerning legal matters, you may be wanting something in your favor, or there's some sort of decision happening around your money, or your money may be connected in a legal matter in some way. The justice is also saying there's a need for you to follow the rules and be careful about, when it comes to bending the rules. This is not the time to be bending any rules, and perhaps not the time to be bending your fucking budget either. Justice is also saying is it has to do with a legal matter. You'll get what you deserve, okay? Whether that is something that works for you or not. But justice is saying that, you want to make sure that you're making the right decisions here. You want to also be fair, or be treated fair. But I just can't help but feel, when you look at justice, you see this child falling off. I feel like you might make the wrong choice, or there's something around making the wrong decision, or bending the rules, or not following the rules, or not doing the right thing, or not keeping a careful budget. Um, or not sticking to making sure your money is balanced, and making sure that you're staying on top of adjusting it. Okay, so you want to be careful about how your money could get cut with this Ace of Swords, or you may need to be mindful about what it is you really need to cut out, and perhaps maybe even see into cutting out as much as you can. You might even need to cut out the fun you have in mind, maybe. Or if you're looking to have fun and have your inner child admired here, um, you want to make sure that you're doing things that don't allow for more adversity, but instead for your money to see a positive shift and allow you to remain happy here. And so your challenge with money, ooh, heard that pop? Something popping off. Something popping off. Well, that's fireworks, but you know, one step at a time. Okay. You might be shaken up. Something may end up out of balance around your security and stability, and then you got to rush in to see what you can manifest. so you can spread your wings. But with this Queen of Wands as your challenge, this is the challenge of, will you be able to have that creative confidence that you need around your money and finances? The Queen of Wands is also talking about, are you going to be able to have positive energy around making sure that your money will be okay? There may be the challenge of, what can you do about a business that you're starting, that you have started? This also may be the challenge of perhaps you may be loving on with your money on other people and spending your money on other people, when this is a time that you might need to be more mindful of that in the giving department. But, you know, this could also speak about, you may be trying to get support from somebody else that's in this Queen of Wands energy, or you may be being looked to be supportive to someone that's in this Queen of Wands energy. So the thing is, it's okay to be helpful, and show your love to other people through your money and your deeds. Um, and maybe you want to be admired, or it's admired of you, but are you also keeping mindful of your inner child here? Okay. Because there is some sort of anxiety that is happening around your money, or um, you may be a little ungrounded here. So it's like, what can you create to have positive income, positive outcomes, and to overcome any adversities that you could be experiencing here, and remaining positive to that regard. You may need to be mindful if you are investing in someone or something, that you may need to take a look at that and get some clarity. You might need to cut that out with the Ace of Swords. Your likely outcome is this Two of Swords. So if you see this person is not wearing a blinder, so you see what to do. It's just about will you do it. So this is about you needing to, and I think deciding to make balanced decisions concerning your money and finances. You making balanced decisions, I feel that you'll be okay. You are focusing on what you can manifest, and you're looking to see a positive outcome or overcome adversities or have some sort of breakthrough. But I feel like it will require you needing to cut some things out. And this may not be the time to take any risks or to play around or be a free spirit. There's more of a need to be focused and be okay that you're taking the steps, but it takes one step at a time. What you're manifesting or needing to see happen, or needing to recover or heal here, or avoid loss with, or sadness here, requires you to be a rebel instead of you rebelling. So let's take a look at what some guidance is here for you, Pisces. You do have obstacles and blocks are lifted. Nice. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Okay? So be mindful to keep a positive outlook and a positive attitude towards your money. Make sure that you are making the right decisions and putting in the energy needed around your money situation. Focus on having clarity and cutting out the things that need to be cut away, so that you can have balance with your money situation, okay? Or so that you won't lose your balance with your money and finances situation, because a budget is needed here. I just feel like there's a need to stick to your budget. And in terms of you admiring your inner child, find something to do that's fun, that can satisfy that fits the budget, because you may be thinking to admire your inner child in a way that's outside of your budget, and discretion is advised, because your ability to overcome this is possible, but it's going to require you making balanced decisions, okay? Balanced decisions here with your money and finances. So, how you think and strategize here is key to your stability and security, and whether or not you're going to experience sadness and isolation. Avoid sadness and isolation, or stay in sadness and isolation. But you are manifesting. So, what will you do to allow yourself to continue to spread your spread your wings? Do things that you can trust. Okay, don't be careless. All right, don't be oblivious. Take care of what you need to take care of. Be responsible. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, Pisces. Bye.